Lakers. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Green, and it's AI in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Hachimura covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ramos, guarded by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Here's Ramos. Outside, Green. Pass to Ramos. Hachimura covering. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that one drops. Doncic has got 5 points.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Ramos. Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. 16 feet out. It's tipped. And they get it back. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Green. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. And here's Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Pass to Ramos. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Hachimura missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Lakers in the lead. To the inside, Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Pass to Ramos. Misses in close.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Doncic. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Pass to AI. To the paint. And that one's good.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Doncic outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 9.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Pass to AI. Clarkson with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Doncic passes to James. Here's Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
That's good from Ayton.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Ayton hits them both. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Ramos. Pass to Clarkson. On the wing, Green. Over James. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot is good by Reeves. Here's Ramos. Pass to Clarkson. From behind the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Here's Ramos, guarded by Doncic. Green against James. Green in the post. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. Nifty move. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. So it's the Lakers now. 6-point game. Green against James. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Doncic. Clock at 6. And there's James from the arc. And it's ABC with a rebound. And it's the Spurs ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. First free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. Smart comes in for Reeves. And it's Smith in for Doncic. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hayes. It's James on the wing. Smart outside.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here are the Spurs now. trailing by 4. Here's Perez. Pass to AI. To the left wing. Here's ABC. San Antonio again missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Now here is James. He's covered closely. Here's ABC. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Smith. Pass to James. Back to Smith. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Perez, covered by Smith. Guarded by Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. Here's AI. Releases. He nails it, and we're tied. Give him 8 points now.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
The Lakers call timeout.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Oh, it's stolen. Here's ABC. Pass to AI. Here's Perez. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
For 3, Smith. That one is off. San Antonio leading. Here's AI, covered by Smith. And that one's good. AI.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
James with the ball. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Vanderbilt. Fades. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Hey, give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move, bad result.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smith outside. To stop the drought. The shot comes out, and San Antonio will go the other way with it. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Here's Perez. Here's AI. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Smart up top. Six on the shot clock. Here's James. Drills the baseline jumper.
Effective in that mid-range area. LeBron can just rise above you and knock it down.
Pass to ABC. Here's Perez, covered by Smith. Perez with the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And the Lakers have possession. 7-point differential. James outside. .46 seconds left now in the first quarter. For three, Smith gets the three ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smith's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to ABC. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Perez. Puts up a three. No good that time. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside. From deep. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's ABC. The Lakers with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Oh, there's the alley. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The Lakers in the lead. Rui Hachimura is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Green. Here's AI. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Hachimura against Clarkson. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. That's good from Ayton. San Antonio trailing here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And the Lakers have possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Reeves. Pass to Ayton. James outside. Over Green. Goes up with it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Pass to Green. The three is up. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Reeves. Now Doncic, 11 feet out. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic, puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Pass to AI. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos. Fires from deep. And Aiden pulls it down. Here's Reeves. The shot misses. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Pass to ABC. Basket's good.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Green against James. Now here's Hachimura. Back to James. 4 on the clock. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
There's almost no stopping LeBron. He muscles his way right through contact.
Pass to AI. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos. Here's ABC. Hachimura covering. Here's ABC. Hachimura with a rebound. And so it's the Lakers with it. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to ABC. Green against James. Here's Ramos. Here's ABC. Hachimura covering. Here's ABC. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The first one falls. He's off on the second. The Lakers in the lead. James inside. Green covering. And that one's good. James.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Outside, Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Hachimura. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Hachimura's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Green for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Goes back up. James passes to Hachimura. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Ramos. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic. And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to James. And here's Ayton. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Ramos. He's got 5. Pass to Green. Here's Ramos. The 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Reeves. Tipped away. On the break. Here's Green. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Clarkson. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Clarkson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Here's Ramos, guarded by Doncic. Pass to ABC for three. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. James, right side. Green against Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 12 points. Here's ABC. Outside, Green. Pass to Ramos. Here's ABC. Hachimura covering. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Ramos, no good.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
James against Green. Hachimura left side. Rebound San Antonio. Here's ABC. He's got 5. Pass to Ramos. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos. San Antonio again missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's James. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Pass to ABC. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos, guarded by Doncic. That one's wide left. Here are the Lakers with the ball, leading by 12. Here's James. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
It doesn't take much for LeBron to get going, which is what makes him so intimidating.
Outside, Green. to halt the run. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Green against James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
First one falls for him.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. So it's San Antonio now, down by 12. Here's ABC. Check by James. ABC. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. Smith, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hits both from the stripe. Second shot opportunity, and Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Here's Perez, covered by Smith. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Ramos. Give him 8 points now. Guarded by Vanderbilt. 11 feet out. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over eager.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Pass to Ramos. To the left side wing. Covered by Smith. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-5 run. And finished off by Hayes.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
That one falls. 10 points for him.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. 56 seconds left in the first half of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Perez. 5 points in the game. Here's ABC. He's defended by Hayes. Pulls it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Two. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. And he makes the first. And so Smart nails them both. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. They've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. It's James on the wing. Green covering. To the middle. Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Clarkson. Guarded closely. Pass to Ramos. Tries yet again. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. 10 points for him.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Inside, here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's ABC. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Reeves. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Ramos. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Assertive play from LeBron in the paint, winning himself a high percentage look.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Here's AI. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Misses from short range. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hachimura from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's AI. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Ramos. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Shot's good by James. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Doncic outside. Oh, ripped away. Pass to Ramos, looking to end the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's Reeves. Pass to Aiden. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Here's AI. Outside, Green. Fades and shoots. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Reeves. Tries again. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 16 points now.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's ABC. 5 points in the game. Green against James. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Green. He's got 10.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Doncic outside. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Green. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. It's deflected. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. Blocks it again. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Green. James with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
The first one falls. He does not get the second one. Here's ABC. He's got 5. Pass to Green. Over James. And that one's long.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
That free throw good from James. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Doncic. Both free throws good from James. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to ABC. James against Green. Here's Perez. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Reeves. Smith, he's checked in for James. The Spurs making a switch here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Reeves. Green covering. To the inside. Ayton. Deflected. Outside, Green looking to get back on track. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Reeves. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers with another miss. Smith's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Here's Green. And Reeves pulls it down. Pass to Smart. There's the steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Smith right side. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 9.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Green. Launches it. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Up top, Smith. He's got 9. Here's Reeves. Back to Smith. And he's going for the oop here. Tipped. And here is Green. To the paint. Here's AI. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one's good. AI. Smith with it. That one drops for him.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Perez. 10 points for him. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Smith outside. He got a piece of it. They retain possession. Another shot. The shot won't fall. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's AI. Smart grabs the miss. Here are the Lakers now. 16-point lead. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Here's AI, defended by Smart. Outside, Green. He drops it from range. Green's got 15 points.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Smith outside. Out left to the wing. 1:24 left in the third. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Ramos. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Outside for Green. Here's Ramos. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's off on the first. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. That's off as well, so he misses both.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Pass to Reeves. He shoots it. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 6 points for him.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's AI. Here's Ramos. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 35 seconds left in the third. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Throws it up high and finished off by Hayes.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Outside, Green. Good D by Vanderbilt.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Ramos. Clarkson outside. From outside, off the mark. Hachimura against Clarkson. James left side. Back to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to ABC. Clarkson outside. Fires from 14. Ramos, no good.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
James outside. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Clarkson. Pass to Ramos. Lets it fly. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Doncic with it. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Here's Ramos. Clarkson outside. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
From deep, here's Doncic. Second chance shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's ABC. He's covered by Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops the first. That one's no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Clarkson from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here are the Lakers now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Doncic, good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Here's Ramos. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. On the wing, Clarkson. Takes the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Clarkson's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Hachimura. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Over to the left wing. Here's Ramos. Pass to AI. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Ramos.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Timeout called, the Lakers.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Spurs. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Six to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's ABC missing. Here are the Lakers now. They're on an 11-3 run. Smith into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Just 5 to shoot. Here's ABC. He's checked by Kleba. And they're pushing it up. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Here's ABC. Covered by Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-5 run. No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Pass to Perez. Here's ABC. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Doncic. And the shot goes. Doncic has got 26.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's ABC. Pass to Perez. Over Doncic. Perez can't hit. And here's Smith. Now Doncic. Fires the 3. And it's ABC with a rebound. Here's Perez, guarded by Doncic. Here's ABC. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. He's checked by Kleba. Here's Perez. The layup off target. Smith outside. Oh, return to sender. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. Here's Perez. Sends it home from three-point land.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Smith. Back to Kleba. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And here are the Spurs now. Here's ABC. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Doncic with it. There's the triple. And they recover it.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's ABC. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. Hayes is checked in for Doncic. And San Antonio also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. And so it's the Lakers with it. Smith outside. 4-3. No luck on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's ABC. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Here's ABC. He tries for three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Knocked loose. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pass to Thompson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And the Lakers have possession. Smith outside. It doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's ABC. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's ABC. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. And so it's the Lakers with it. Smith outside.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
A line change here for San Antonio. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. It's Smart on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. And too long on the shot.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Clarkson, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Who's got Luka?
Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Now here's Green. Off target with the 3.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Hachimura outside. From the baseline. And he gets the bucket.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Green. The 3. Smart grabs the miss. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had